The number one mistake is not getting an attorney. Even if a litigant decides to be pro se, meaning self represented throughout the duration of the action, that's fine. But you want to consult with an attorney so that you understand the implications of what you are signing. Those documents will govern you throughout the entire process or throughout your entire life. So, for example, if you have children, then under the state of Georgia laws, you will have to enter into a parenting plan. That parenting plan is going to determine not just visitation, but how, in essence, you're going to parent your child and how disagreements will arise when you're parenting your child. And there are plenty of pro se litigants who have done a fine job representing themselves. And if they can do that and avoid spending an exorbitant amount of money on attorneys, then that's wonderful. But you need to consult with an attorney so that you can identify specific areas that may arise in the future. For example, if couples are in agreement to get a divorce and they're in a good place, then they may go ahead and file in an uncontested manner. And they
Right.
may enter a parenting plan just using the general forms that are online. Well, that landscaping could change if a couple of years of the individuals gets romantically involved with another party. And
Mhm.
that other party may not hold the same goals and desires that the two parents have for the children. And that
Right.
could cause some complications to arise. So, to combat that, one of the elements that I like to incorporate into my parenting plan is to ensure that the children do not call future paramours or spouses the terms of endearment that are reserved for the parents, such as mommy, mama, daddy, dad. We reserve those. We put in a clause that says that unless it's agreed to by the parties, we reserve that for just the parents or the parties. That cuts out a lot of issues. And then there are also certain things that sometimes may or may not be applicable or cannot be incorporated into the parenting plan that violate laws. So, for example, a morality clause. A morality clause is a clause that states that you cannot have guests of the opposite sex residing with you or visiting overnight until a certain time period.
Mm.
Because the law is an ever changing beast, from about 2018 to present, we have had it where morality clause became illegal. Now they are back legal. So you want to consult with an attorney to ensure that your parenting plan passes muster and is legal. Also, things like child support. Our child support guidelines in Georgia, they just changed in July of 2024. They are anticipated to change again January 1st of 2026. They changed previously back in 2007, where we stopped taking a percentage of the non custodial parent's income, and we now have a more balanced way of determining child support. If you proceed as a pro se litigant, you are expected and charged with knowing all of the implications and all of the rules that go along with each of those child support calculators.